jasmine, right? We know that jasmine kind of blooms and then stops, and then we don't get it back, right? This is going to be blooming nearly all year long. It's called the sweetly scented Philippine Jasmine. I would love you said earlier, it's a fragrant, rich, intoxicating scent. It's $31.26. Free shipping and handling, and this is one of the most requested plants at the flower shows, because you exhibit all over in the major flower shows.
Everybody clamors for the South Pacific jewel because this is what the islands of the South Pacific smell like. It's rich, enveloping, and this is not your typical jasmine. This is the Philippine jasmine, where it's a national flower called Sambaguita. In Hawaii, it's called the Pakaki. So people that collect these plants want them, but we bring them all to QVC. They weren't available at the Philadelphia Flower Show. But I want to tell you, if the perfume of a flower is important to you, like it is to me, this is the plant you want. You get 12 months of blooms, non-dormant green leaves, all year long. Always blooming, never without leaves, indoors.
Wow, that's amazing. And a quick question on this, are okay for pets, because this is really indoor?
It is. It's a great indoor plant for your pets. And there's the little blossoms, 3 blossoms in your green tea in the morning. That's how you make your own jasmine tea.
Awesome. Oh, we missed our caller again. Darn it, I was going to try to get her really quickly, but I know we had to... but if she wants to come back, please call back in. We'll take you.
And watch this open.
Oh, look at how beautiful that is.
They're white, like little shimmering stars, and they're teeny little flowers, but the fragrance is large. I call it the Altoid of the flower kingdom, because they're strong yet powerful. They're small enough to fit inside my little locket here, Nancy. But the fragrance is big enough to fill Carnegie Hall for 12 months out of the year.
12 months out of the year. How high is this going to get? Like, how do I plant this when
All right, let's show them that. Yeah. So if you're new to the gardening world, let me give you that one, because that one actually has some buds on it you can show.
All right. Look at this.
Look at that, right out of the box. So it's a 2-piece set, and if you're new to gardening, let me show you how easy and simple these are. They well-rooted, already potted plants. We did the work for you. So all I did is I put 2 in one pot here. You don't have to, but you can. I have a trellis for it to grow up. So to your point, if you have it outdoors, they'll grow up to 6 foot the very first season, which is great. But they don't want to freeze. So if you grow it indoors all year long and it gets too big for you, you can simply trim this to shape it any way you want. I just cut these off right here. And then I have a nice manageable size, and this is the plant that I keep in my foyer. So when you walk in my home, this is what greets my friends and family. The rich, enveloping, it's like a tuberose, a the tuberose, lily of the valley, a gardenia, all rolled into one.
Really beautiful. And if you're thinking, oh gosh, I don't know if I can take care of that, I don't know if I can do it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Roberta brings this really hard to find but easy to grow pieces. They include their planting and growing guide with every single plant. As soon as you get them, we're going to ask you to plant them, but we're not going to charge you until actually they ship.
And we're shipping soon to the southern zones. They're opening up.
So, but this is something that you do indoor.
Yeah,
Put it in a pot indoors.
Absolutely. And who doesn't want a fragrant flower that's going to bloom 12 months out of the years indoors? You pick off the little buds before they open, and 3 of these buds right there dropped in your green tea in the morning. That's how you make your jasmine tea. I do that every single morning. I love it. I love to eat what I grow and grow what I eat, and my friends are so impressed. You know, they think I really went out of the way to please them, but it couldn't be easier, because these are always on your plant. And you can cut them if you like, but leave them on your plant. I have a lot of my buddies tell me that they like to grow this in the bedroom because of that rich
smell. The scent is so beautiful. So $31.26, not a lot of these to go around. Your shipping and handling is free. You can always use automated ordering, or you can use QVC.com, any one of our mobile apps, or text your order. This is, I mean, these are going to bloom. Here's the big deal about this. They bloom all year long.
12 months out of the year.
12 months out of the year, they're going to bloom. Indoors, so $31.26, and
they never drop their leaves. They never go dormant. So this is probably the world's most perfect indoor houseplant if the perfume of a flower is important to you, like it is to me. I love these. The fragrance keeps you young and vivacious. I'm trying to channel Toba now.
Oh,
because, yeah, you know.
Exactly. She never ages. I don't know what's up with that.
I know.
Right?
It's the scent that's keeping her young.
I think so.
Yeah, because the power of smell is so important, you know, to memory and everything.
Absolutely.
So,
fewer than, I'm so sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Fewer than 800 to go around.
Wow.
And this is really, we're getting to the tail end really of what the garden season is. And today is the garden checklist. We have 17 hours of programming on air.
And this is the only time that we'll see this plant all day, though.
Oh, okay. So when you guys are back at 2 p.m. today, this is not the, okay.
No. So,
all right.
So write down that order number. You don't have to remember everything we said.
M23276 is that item number. 2 pieces you're getting here. Healthy, beautiful plants that, you know, come to you. You're going to plant them in your pot, put them indoors.
Wouldn't it be a great gift for someone who can't do outdoor gardening anymore? Moms, grandmas, or if you live in an apartment or high-rise, this would be the perfect plant for you. You're getting 2 of them. A lot of them be budded and blooming, like these that you're seeing right there, those little flowers. They're like little white roses to me. And there's the Pikaki lei. If you go to Hawaii and you ask for a Pikaki lei, it's like the lei of royalty.
Well, they
smell beautiful. We're wearing them too.
So 3126, half of, okay, fewer than 500 now to go around. And this is, you're going to be getting this plant that's going to be the flower and the fragrance will go month after month.
The flower and the fragrance. And you know, there's no special effort required, and you get extraordinary results. You just water it once a week. Use our spray and flourish that we have right there.
By the way, these are this is customer top rated. How many quarts will this make?
500 quarts that makes, and you can spray it on your plant or add it to your water when you water it. It's like pennies.
Silly.
And folks, the difference is night and day. If you're not using it, you're not getting the best results. But they're easy. Like I said, for someone who can't do gardening anymore, but they want to have life in fragrance inside the home, you know, it's so important. This is the plant.
Yeah, and you put a little like a trellis on the inside of your planter. Plant the plant, 1 or 2 plants. It says the 2 plants in it. And then you follow the growing guide, and you're going to be good to go. And you're going to get this to flower. This is going to be flowering. You're going to get that fragrance all year long, and that is the difference between this and another variety of jasmine.
Yeah, this is near and dear to the people that live in the South Pacific. It's almost a sacred flower. It was very hard for us to get, and this is all we have left for the entire season.
250 is all we have left, actually.
Yeah, and people are ordering several sets. I know that people love to give this as a gift because the receiver will receive these flowers for 12 months out of the year with a beautiful fragrance. It's what the South Pacific smells like.
So, but if I live in a warm climate that doesn't get cold, I can plant these outside.
You can. You can plant them right outside in the ground. They're beautiful on a trellis. They'll climb and whine, and you can grow them up to 6 feet tall the very first season, Nancy.
Wow. But inside you can keep them kind of shaping the way you want.
Absolutely.
So fewer than 100 now, limited quantities at this point. And remember, this is just, we're kind of rounding up the season, and I would hate for you to miss it. When this ships out is when you'll pay for it. And this is the time that, you know, for those of us who just really don't have big green thumbs, and we need really beautiful plants that are so easy to grow, this whole collection is all about that. And don't worry about your sweetly scented Philippine jasmine.
No, not at all.
They're going to be easy to grow. All right. All right, stay on the phone lines for that. Still to come, one of the hardiest plants. So you can't, I swear, I feel like you can't kill a sun patient. These usually want to have lots and lots and lots of bright sun. But guess what? If you don't have bright sun and you've got partial sun, you can get this 6-piece compact and colorful, like super rich, colorful sun patients from Roberta's for $33.75. If you're worried about disease for these, don't be. And we'll talk about those coming up. And they will be great all the way even through the first frost, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's all into October. All right, it is Garden Checklist. How your garden glows is what we're talking about now. This next collection is if you like daylilies, these are